world. Today I get my first vaccination shots. Okay, I'm here with my wife Tessra, and we'll do a leukemia update just to let you guys know how things are going. Tessra's at the moment preparing some injections. We'll get to that in a moment as well. Just to let you know, I'm doing well. We are sort of trapped in the house with the corona pandemic going on. And I'm not allowed to go anywhere, so we've been having now, every 2 weeks, someone comes to my house, gets blood, and then they go off, and then later in the day the doctor calls me and we discuss the numbers. But we were going to actually start the vaccinations, and what happened is that week that we were going to start them was the first week I wasn't allowed into the hospital. So we sort of had to think about it and push it off and decide what we're doing. So we're about a month late now, but because Tessra works in the medical field, she knows how to give these injections, and so we've been allowed to do them at home. So they sent us the injections, and we're going to get them now. So
yeah, so a disclaimer, I am a certified doctor's assistant and now working in the medical field studying medical imaging, but I have done this a lot of times before. I washed my hands, I sat down, looked at the injections I'm going to have to give. I see I have to prepare this one, mix it up, I know how to do it, and I am now reading through the papers just to make sure.
yes, and that way she knows exactly what she's doing.
And we're very thankful for the hospital that they sent it to us, and that they're, that someone came and gave us the medicine, also some pills you needed.
Yes, yeah, those pills I needed. They delivered that today, so they've really been taking good care of me, despite the fact that I'm not allowed to go there anymore, because otherwise, we would have had the situation that I would have had to wait 1, 2, 3 months, maybe half a year before we could start vaccinations, and that does kind of limit it, because for one thing, I've got no tetanus. My tetanus shots no longer are applicable. I've been vaccinated for hepatitis A and B; those two are now null and void. Things like meningitis.
Basically, your whole
my whole
medical dossier,
medical file of vaccines,
all your vaccines you've
gone.
had.
Yeah, my immune system had a total reset basically because of the stem cells. So I guess the only thing my body really knows how to fight is a little bit of cold, which I had. For the rest, nothing else
You
really.
already had
And I had one stomach bug.
Yeah, and you had
pneumonia. Yes, pneumonia.
Pneumonia, yeah.
Yeah, pneumonia. So it's a couple of things I've had. I've had them pretty much after each other because I have a bad immune system. And so my immune system has to learn everything all over from scratch, hence the vaccinations. Yes, we've also got the list of what we're going to be doing. It says month 1, but that's usually between 4 to 6 months after your transplant you get your first vaccination, and then that's counted as month 1. So April is when I get my first one, which are the 3 we have here, which, as we said, is to cover sorts of meningitis type things. And then month 2 and month 3 I get follow-ups of those. Month 9, so that will be in 9 months time, end of the year, I get the really important one, which is things like whooping cough, tetanus, polio, there's a influenza in there, hepatitis B, and then I'll be getting that 3 months in a row. And then I will also be getting, at the end of it, another one which I'm not sure exactly what that's for, but that's then the last one. Tessra knows more about what these things are, but they've got it set out like roughly when you do it. So I've got now 3 months where I get vaccinations, 6 month break, 3 months of vaccinations, and then in theory I'm done except for one that I've got to get 2 years after the transplant, and the fact that there are some that just to keep them up to date, I have to get them every 5 years. So that's in the date, and then we keep track of it on this list.
We have 3 vaccines here.
Yes.
And it says that at least this one needs to be in a different place
Than the others.
I
have 2 arms. Okay, time for injections.
So this is not an instruction film because I don't even have all the right equipment or anything. But I did check the dates. I washed my hands. I have disinfectant. Not the best disinfectant. I had to use like these cotton things which I have alcohol on it. So I'm just making do with what I have, basically.
This is the one we put in the separate arm.
Yes.
For the record, I hate injections, but I go through this because I have to.
You don't really have a choice now.
No, I don't. I'm making the mistake of looking at the needle at the moment.
This is not the needle that's going into you, though.
No, but I just didn't see needles anyway. But you push that in there?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were going to take it
The
out.
powder's in. No, this was the
liquid that goes on powder.
and then this is the powder, and then you make sure it's dissolved. I know what I'm doing.
That is why I'm not the medical professional doing this, because I had no idea what was going on.
And I see now that it's dissolved, clear.
And you get it all out. This is the bit in the movies where they get a little drop out next.
For the record, I've done this a million times, but it's a bit different when you have to do it.
For a loved one.
Yeah.
It's one of the hard things for a caretaker is taking care of someone, especially if you are in the medical field.
See, now I put the clean needle on it, and this is the needle.
To inject me with, okay. Whew. And there's a little drop.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the first one's in.
Ah.
Took the needle right away into the specialty bin that the hospital has provided us for. And yeah.
It's actually funny enough, it's more after the injection than during.
By the way, I noticed when I was going to inject you, I automatically flicked you right before I did it.
Yeah.
That's something I've done to myself. I have injected myself for years, and that you kind of desensitize the skin before you inject.
Yeah.
It actually helps the patient to not feel the injection too much.
Okay, that's number 1.
Yes.
I survived number 1. That was the worst one you did first, right?
Yes. Now I'm going to
Really?
registrate that we did that one on the right
Hand side.
arm. Today's date is 10 April 2020.
Yeah.
And I already checked these dates, so that's good.
Okay.
Okay, now it is this one's turn.
Get the other arm ready. This one will be doing double. There's 2. you have 2 spots there? This one?
Yeah. There. Let me check this dates. Yep, good to go. Second one is done.
Oh, that one hurt more.
Really? 'Cause
Yeah.
that one's not bleeding.
Oh, that one was sore. Okay,
Sorry.
doesn't matter. We know that would happen. That was number 2.
Yeah, number 2. What was I going to say? There was something I wanted to say. Oh yeah, when you saw me inject him, I first pulled it back a little bit. That's because I'm checking if I'm not in a blood vessel. So I always have to pull back a little bit.
Clever.
Check this one's date.
Again, while we're giving this information, the point is not that you can say, I will try this at home myself. It's not
Nope.
the idea.
Do not do this at home. This is extreme times. This is Corona lockdown, and he needs his injections. So
Yes, and as we've said, Tessera is a medical professional.
yes. Let me check this one's dates.
Let's put it this way, just because you've done maybe your own insulin does not make you a medical professional. This is a very different technique as
Although
well.
I have injected myself as well
Yeah,
for years, so I do know what it is.
yeah. But still, what Tessera does, this is part of her job, so.
Okay, let me disinfect one more time. Yeah.
Do you want to go above it?
No, that will hurt more.
Oh, okay, I'll leave it up to you. You know what you're doing.
I'll go a bit more like underneath behind. Okay, now you see me pulling it back a little bit. That's just to check if I'm not in a blood vessel, which I'm not. And this was number 3. You're done.
Ah, there we go.
You did it.
We did it. I survived the injections.
Yes. Oh gosh. I think it was there.
There we go.
Cool.
Been plastered up.
I'm going to wash my hands again, of course, although you saw me giving the injections without handschoenen.
Without gloves.
Without gloves. My husband were at home, and
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Those were the injections.
This was not an instruction video, by the way. This is just,
Yes.
me needing to do this for him and doing it.
Yeah. Anyway, I'd like to say I hope you enjoyed this video, but if you did, you are a sadistic person and really need help. But just kidding. But I hope that this just shows you that I'm doing okay. I've started the vaccines, and a year from now I should be good to go places. Not, although I'm sure we'll be able to go places soon anyway. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for watching.
We're still in lockdown.
Anyway, thanks for watching. Keep well and God bless.
Keep well. Bye.